Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Arsenal Fan TV America. Of course, special episode here coming back to you from the Northwest, Pacific Northwest, USA. To all the new subscribers, thank you very, very much. And if you haven't already, please hit that button right now. Subscribe, like, and share. Congratulations, you Gunners. We won the league at White Hart Lane. Hey, listen, we beat Tottenham today. I'm just referring to the past. This is a good sign. Hey, listen, maybe City still, I know they beat Nottingham Forest, earlier today, but still, maybe Tottenham will be the one to hold them for us. Hopefully, we could still go on and win this league. There's still hope. There's still hope. As long as we're playing good football, as long as we're winning games, right? If we're winning games, that's what matters. Win games. We played pretty football today at some point, and we didn't at some point, but we won the game. So the most important thing right now is winning games. Every time we're out there, we got Bournemouth at home, and then we've got Everton last game at home, but in the middle, midweek, we go to Manchester United. We go to Old Trafford. That's another game, another big one that we have to go there and somehow snatch a win. And again, wait and see. Maybe City will lose miraculously or just draw. Because if they draw, if they get a draw, we'll be tied in points, but we're still ahead ahead of City when it comes to goal differential. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, you Gunners. What a game today. We beat Tottenham 3-2 earlier today. We went to their own house. They're new. It's not White Hart Lane anymore. I'm referring to that earlier in the show because, at the Emirates, you'll see a sign saying, we won the league at White Hart Lane. And we did. Thierry Henry did. That was the year of all years, the Untouchables, of course. And we were able to clinch that title at White Hart Lane. So hopefully this win will mean something at the end of the season, and we'll refer to it. It's a big hope. It's a big ask. But hopefully this is our year, just for these Gunners, for Arsenal fans that have been waiting for a long time, 20 years now, since 2004. It's now 2024, so been a long time. It's been a long time. Now, let's go and talk about the game real quick. And again, fantastic win. We're still up. Yes, City won today against Nottingham Forest. They put 2 behind them. I thought Nottingham Forest had some chances to put that game away, but they didn't take it, unfortunately. City's a champion team. They know what to do, and they know when to do it. And they do it collectively as a team. And that's why they're champions. Arsenal went to Tottenham today, started David Raya in goal. And we're going to talk about him. We're definitely going to talk about him this episode for just a little bit. The 4 starting defensive line in front of him were, of course, the William Saliba and Gabriel in the middle partnership that's unstoppable, proving itself game in, game out through the whole entire season and having the best of records. And then, of course, on the right-hand side, Ben White. Ben White's always ready. He's always ready for a fight. Put him in a derby. Games like that, he really, really comes alive. And then on the left-hand side, we started Tomiyasu. Now, I was a bit worried because, they're 22, Johnson. He's really quick, though. And I think just Tomiyasu being a right-footed playing on the left side slows him down a little bit. Anyways, Tomiyasu starts as a left back, and he's the best we've got right now, to be honest. He's claimed, I think, his spot, the Japanese defender. Not bad since he's been fit this season. Kivor was outside for him, and of course we know Alexander Zinchenko, which did not play. Thank God. This game was all about mistakes. The more mistakes you do, unfortunately, you lose the game. Going back to the lineup, and right in front of that 4 defensive line of Ben White, Gabriel, Willie Saliba, and Tomiyasu, we started again with Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard that seemed to me playing in a number 10 position and enjoying it. He can get up front now. He can pressure up front, but he doesn't have to go track all the way back to do 2 jobs because Thomas Partey's there. And that's the best of the Arsenal team that you see today as a midfield. The partnership of those 3, those are the 3 best we have. They play together. I think we will win each and every game. And if they played together the whole entire season, definitely we would have won the Premier League comfortably. We wouldn't have been here. If Thomas Partey had played just one more game, the Aston Villa game, I don't think would have been chasing City now. we would have been on top of the league and going for it and winning it. Again, this small margins, that's what makes the difference. That's what we talked about, Thomas Partey and how solid he is in the defensive midfield role and how he contributes also to the team going forward, how he gets the ball really quick. He's just that good of a CDM, one of the best around, if not the best around in my mind. Anyways, go up front now. We had Trossard on one side. We had Bukayo Saka on the right side, his favorite side, and then we had Kai Havertz through the middle. That was the starting 11, and yes, I would have not started Trossard at this game. He's done great. It's hard to bench him, but it's going to be very difficult for me. I'm not the coach. I'm not there every day to see them. It's going to be between Trossard and Havertz, because Havertz looked tired today. I mean, he did tremendous. His contribution was absolutely great. However, I would have started Martinelli. He's more of a threat going forward. We would have been up so many goals if Martinelli played the first half. He would have capitalized on a lot more opportunities in the first half. Again, Trossard started. He's been doing good. You're not going to do good every single game. Well, you should. You should be consistent at this level. But, Trossard wasn't at his best at this game. So I would have started Martinelli and then made Trossard the super sub that comes in and scores so I can finish the game, because the game ran away from us towards the end, as we all know. Let's just go into the game a little bit. And again, that was the starting lineup. 2 substitutes during this game. At the end of it, Kivor came in for Martin Odegaard, which I like. It was a defensive sort of a substitute. Mikel Arteta doesn't do a lot of those, but I like that he has done that, because you needed someone solid in the back. You needed that wall. Martin Odegaard was tired, so you needed an extra player in defense. So I like that. And the second substitute was Martinelli for Trossard. And again, I like that too. That was good. Martinelli defended more. He was told to defend more. I thought he needed to, take us up more, but he didn't. He just kept defending. But we would have utilized him better if we told him to just take the ball and stretch us, go to corners, or go directly at goal. Either or, just release the pressure from defense. So anyways, we come into the game, and 15 minutes into the game, we get a corner. Bukayo Saka takes a beautiful left-footed corner, and wow, the way he turned it in. I mean, it would have hit anybody and will have gone in. So Højbjerg, center midfielder for Tottenham, did deflect that ball. It deflected off of his head into his own goal, so it was an own goal with the involvement of the Tomiyasu that was right on his shoulder that caused that mistake. So what a goal. What a start for Arsenal. 15 minutes. I mean, you can't ask for a better start. Now hold the ball. I mean, Arsenal played a good game, don't get me wrong, but we did not hold on to the ball as much as we needed to. We give the ball away more than we should. So that was, again, 15 minutes into the game. Now, fast forward to the 27th, which is the second Arsenal goal. But before that, within those 12 minutes, Tottenham actually scored a goal, and it was offside. It was so close, but it was offside. And then they almost had a penalty. To be honest with you, it was a penalty. Trossard did clip. He didn't mean it, but he did clip Kulusevski, and it was a penalty. Miraculously, John Oliver didn't give that. And we go on. Bukayo Saka passes to Kai Havertz that takes his sweet time, no pressure. Trossard even gets away from him to go to position to get the ball. But Kai Havertz lifts his head up, sees Bukayo Saka in space, and I mean acres of space. He sends that beautiful left foot diagonal ball that Bukayo Saka just absorbs and brings down beautifully. Takes it in to the 18th, and of course takes it on his left foot and scores the second. And what a goal that was. So now 2-0. Oh my God. Then we go to the 38th minute, and then here's Arsenal scoring this third goal. Declan Rice sends it in, and then Kai Havertz scores. And that's 3-0 Arsenal now. And listen, you got to go to that dressing room, and you don't celebrate, and you just tell the players one thing. Keep doing the same exact thing. That's it. Of course, Tottenham not going to come out and do the same thing. They're going to come out pissed. They're going to come out their coach are going to tell them, what are you guys doing? You're home and you're losing 3-0. So you got to incorporate that into your psychoanalysis before you give the speech to the team and motivate them and tell them, hey, listen, number one, no mistakes. Any mistake will cause you a goal. They will capitalize on it because they are highly focused now. Number two, keep your composure, keep togetherness, keep passing and moving for each other. That's the name of the game of the second half for Arsenal. And then once you have the ball, go direct to goal. Don't let them be comfortable. Always have them on toes. Go at them and keep going at them. And once you defend in a block, Don't let anyone through that block. And see the second half through. You beat them 1/2 3-0, right? Now it's new half for them. So they need 3 goals. Don't let them score one. Because if they score one, they might have hope to score the second. And when they score the second, it's going to be very, very difficult. Or you're going to make it difficult in the second half. So the scenario, unfortunately, went against Arsenal the second half. And it started by David Raya giving the ball away. For some reason, he was trying to, loop a ball on top of the defender. It was hideous. He had an opportunity to pass to Gabriel that he was open. And he should have gave it, to Gabriel. But what a horrible mistake by David Raya that now, you're going for a Premier League, son. Those types of mistakes shouldn't exist. We shouldn't talk about them. So he gives now Tottenham the opportunity to come back in the game. And of course, Tottenham will capitalize on that. The stats in the second half made Tottenham a dominant team. If you just talk about stats, you would say, how come Arsenal won that, right? Because Tottenham had 14 shots on goal. Arsenal had 9. Tottenham have 12 fouls. Arsenal had 16. Corners, 8 versus 8 for Tottenham, 6 for Arsenal. Passes, Tottenham had 555 passes. 496 of those were accurate. That's 89%. Versus only 341 from Arsenal. That's 277 accurate passes. 81% accuracy. So Tottenham almost doubled Arsenal passes for 496, almost 500 to 277, right? So the stat says that Tottenham win that game. But they did not. They also got a penalty kick rewarded to them because of a kick of, it's unfortunate, Declan Rice kicking in the air while their player is coming into the 18. So it was a penalty, but again, unfortunate penalty. And they scored the second goal. Son went in and put it for David Raya's top corner or right top corner. So now they're 3-2. A lot of Arsenal fans really had, almost, hopefully, not full, but almost heart attacks at the last 10 minutes of that game. From the 86th minute where they scored the second goal to the 96th because he gave 6 more minutes. Oh my God, those were horrible 10 minutes, and Tottenham almost scored a third. But they did not. So the game was over, and Arsenal won 3-2. And what a precious 3 points. So now Arsenal has Bournemouth at home, and then they go away to Manchester United, and then they come home again to Everton the last game. If they win all those 3 games, it still doesn't matter because Man City, which now have 4 games, one of them is Tottenham, they have to lose or draw in 1 game. Man City, they have to lose or draw in 1 game for Arsenal to be able to clinch that title of 2024. Come on, you Gunners. Hopefully that's the case. And we're hoping and we're praying for it. Arsenal fans everywhere. What a game today. And that's what we've been talking about the whole year. This formation, the way we play, the win that we earned, I think. We worked hard for it. That's how we should have been the whole entire season. No reason of losing to Aston Villa. No reason of having our faith in City's hands. It's just, it's very close. It's very close, but we still have faith and we still have hope, you Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go all the way. No more losses, no more draws. 3 games to go, 9 points. Let's bank them and hope that City will lose points. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And we'll see you next episode. Bye now.